Hello guys, welcome back to my channel Gypsy Shiva, and today I'm gonna talk about a very important topic, that is Schengen visa, how to get Schengen visa easily. So for Indians it's a very big problem to get Schengen visa to travel to countries everywhere in Europe. Like there are 26 Schengen countries, Italy, France, Switzerland, Germany are the ones that are the most important tourist attractions in India that people usually want to go. Portugal, also Spain, Italy, Germany, Greece, all these countries comes under Schengen area, and all these countries have only one visa, that is called Schengen visa. So if you are transiting through these countries, you need a Schengen transit visa. If you are going for a short tourism activity, you need a Schengen visa, or if you are looking for some kind of student visa, then also you will get Schengen visa, but work visa, Schengen work visa, or Schengen student visa. Other than that, one thing is more important about all of this is that the Schengen visa are of three types. One is the transit visa, one is single entry visa, and one is multiple entry visa. So I'm gonna talk about the different visa types and what is their importance, and also how you can get one Schengen visa very easily. To get Schengen visa, first you need to apply to the country where you want to specifically visit. You need to apply it in the embassy. So that procedure is quite a hard task, because to get one appointment in embassy is quite difficult, and also if you wanna it's also difficult to give interviews and everything. So I would recommend to go on more easy way. It costs a little more, but yeah, it's more easy way is through agencies like VFS Global and BLS International. VFS Global is a official consular service provider, embassy service provider for to get Schengen visa, and VFS provide Schengen visa for a lot of countries like Italy, like Denmark, like France. Also you get visa for Greece through VFS. So it covers almost many countries that are needed to get Schengen visa. And other than that, especially for Spain, you can get one BLS international visa. You can get visa from BLS international, so that is one country that doesn't go through VFS Global, but has a separate agency called BLS International. All these agencies are embassy recognized, and they pass all the information to the embassy to get your visa done. They charge some convenience fees, also some express fees. So for example, the visa is for 7,500. So if you go through these agencies, it will cost you almost 1,000 rupees more. But what is more important is that if you want to get in more quickly, they have some services like express and express visa. So they charge you almost 5,000 6,000 rupees more to get your visa more fast for you. And to get this visa, you need one A ticket. The A ticket does not need to be confirmed. It can be one reservation that you book in advance for those date, and you show that ticket to the embassy. You need one insurance, travel insurance, to travel to Schengen countries. You need your bank statement for 6 months, and also you need your passport, you need your identification, and you also need your income tax, and you need sufficient money in your bank to cover your whole trip. So basically, when you are applying for Schengen visa, the basic requirement is almost 50 euros per day that needs to be in your account in advance, that is sufficient for you to travel to these countries. So all these things are very necessary. You need your A tickets, travel insurance, and your basic documents regarding your financial strength, and all these documents need to be submitted. Obviously all the countries have different set of documents, so you can confirm that with the agency itself, the BLS, the VFS Global or the BLS International, and you can apply your Schengen visa there. So my first experience with the Schengen visa was that I was traveling from India to Mexico, and I wanted a stopover in Spain. So I got my visa from VLS International. What they did was they give me a set of list of documents that I needed. I prepare my documents according to that, and after I prepare the documents according to that, I submitted it through the express visa services, and with that they submitted my passport with my documents, and I got my passport back in 20 days with a multiple entry visa. My passport back in 20 days with a multiple entry Schengen visa for 30 days. So guys, that's one important thing that you need to realize, is that there is one transit visa that is only for airport transfer. For example, you are going to Canada, you need to transfer if you have a Canadian visa, if it is used, you don't need a transit visa. But yes, for example, you are going to third country like Mexico, so for that you need a transit visa. And from Amsterdam airport, from KLM international flights, you don't need a transit visa. But with other flights other than KLM and Amsterdam airport, for example, if you are transiting through France, you need a transit visa. And all these are a basic problem that Indians face while going to other countries to travel or to do other things. And one is transit visa, the other is single entry visa. That this type of visa allows you single entry into Europe and single exit. So once you go to Europe, you go in the Schengen country and you stop there, then you need to when you get out of that country, you go out of the Schengen area, that visa has expired, you cannot use that visa again. But in case of a multiple entry visa like I got, I could enter one more time to Schengen area, even if I exit from Spain to Mexico and come back to Spain to go back India. So, or I can travel to another country. But always remember, the visa is the Schengen visa for which country you have applied. You need to directly board the flight for that country. For example, though Schengen visa allows you to visit all the Schengen countries with your Schengen multiple entry or single entry visa, but it is important to remember that the immigration might refuse if you board a flight to Germany and you have a Schengen visa for Spain. So that is very important on your part, that you need to be taking care of, that you apply for the Schengen visa for the European Union, for the Schengen visa for the country which you will primarily visit, and you will be spending most of the days in that country. After that, you can switch different countries, and for 1 month I think you can visit 6 to 7 countries. And yes, Europe is expensive, far more expensive than India. So for per day expenditure, a family of 4, you need to be somewhere, you need to have money somewhere like 15,000 rupees per day, and that comes out to be 1,50,000 rupees for 10 days trip, and it comes out to be almost 5 lakh rupees for a month trip. That is minimum, bare minimum that you need for survival there. And other than that, if you get a Schengen visa, for example, I got a Schengen visa for Spain, that was a multiple entry visa. I can visit the other countries also that I wanted to visit. If I want to visit France, Italy, Greece, all those Schengen countries I can visit with that visa only. But the primary condition is that I board the flight to Spain directly, and then I go back to my country from wherever I want. So the primary visit should be in the country for which you have applied. Guys, why is Schengen visa? The Schengen visa is very important because first of all, it gives you access to all the Schengen countries that are present. So there are almost 26 Schengen countries that include majority of these countries that I am telling you: Italy, France, Germany, Spain. So it gives you access to all these countries, and the first time they will give you only for 30 days, maybe the next time they will give you for 90 days, and the next time they give you for 6 months. Depends on your financial condition and how well is your travel document and how many places you have been. So it's not necessary that you have to get more visas before you try for Schengen visa. That's completely, I got my first international visa was my Schengen visa, so it's not necessary that you have to travel many countries. The most important part is the valid reason, and you should have sufficient balance in your bank to cover all your expenses and a return ticket. So guys, Schengen country visa is very important because it allows you to travel to many countries, and getting one Schengen visa from one country gets you access to all the country. The condition I will tell later in this video. So guys, after you have done all your documents, it's a very easy process. You just submit your documents and your passport to these agencies, VFS Global or BLS International. They have offices in majority of metropolitan cities in India, in Delhi, Mumbai, Hyderabad, Chennai, Kolkata and New Delhi. And you can just file your papers, you get an appointment from there, get the basic requirement of all the documents that you need, and you submit all the documents with your passport and you will get it within a month. Right now the waiting time is high because everyone wants to travel, but in 6 months or 3 months the waiting time will be low. And especially for Spanish, the Spain Schengen visa is more easy to get because less people try for that visa and it's a different agency, so you can get a Spain Schengen visa more fast, maybe in like you can get an appointment maybe in 5 to 10 days. And anyways, you have the express entry, pay extra, get your appointment fast and get your visa fast. That's how you get Schengen visa very fast. And Schengen visa, if you get Schengen visa, I regret doing one thing, that I didn't utilize my Schengen visa to the full because I traveled to Mexico. And one more thing guys, one more thing, that with Schengen visa you can travel to Latin American countries. If you have a Schengen visa, many Latin American countries allow you visa free access to their country. For example, I visited Mexico on a Schengen visa, so many countries allow you to visit their countries because of very good diplomatic relationship between the Europe and the Latin America and the South America. You can visit more countries other than European countries. So guys, a Schengen visa is a must on your passport. Get your Schengen visa today, and if you need any help, leave in comment section and I will be happy to help you. I tell you all the benefits of a Schengen visa. You can travel multiple countries, you can travel Latin America, South American countries which allow visa free access, and also it's a great stamp on your passport for your future ambitions of getting a US or a Canada or a Australian visa. So it will help you a lot with this kind of credibility that you will generate. And make sure you follow all the rules of the Schengen countries and you behave very good as a tourist, because you don't want to get blacklisted for Schengen visa. And anyways, if you get rejected for Schengen visa, you can apply again. Different countries have different time period for which they don't want you to allow, but yes, you can allow to you can go to a different country and apply. All the countries have the same Schengen visa form, so if you apply for Italy or you apply for Spain, the form remains the same. You can apply exactly the same form. I will put the links in the video below. In the details categories, I will put links from where you can download these forms, especially for Schengen, from where you can get these forms. And the form remains the same for transit visa or single entry visa or multiple entry visa, so all the forms are the same. And I think this video will help you to get your own Schengen visa, and it will give you the confidence that you need to get your own Schengen visa. Keep watching, keep subscribing. Thanks for watching my video, and I hope this information is useful. Get your Schengen visa today and for your family. Thank you.